Hello and welcome back to the Money Mastery Blueprint. Before you buy a stock, there's a question you should be able to answer. What does this company actually do? It sounds simple. But if you can't explain how a company makes money, who its customers are, or what makes its business valuable, you may not understand the investment you're making. In this video, we're starting the process of analyzing a stock by going back to the beginning. Understand the business. And if you're completely new to investing, don't worry. I've built this channel as a step-by-step learning path. If you haven't opened an investment account yet, start with my How to Open a Brokerage Account, Complete Beginner's Investing Guide playlist. And once you've learned how to open your accounts and make your first investment, check out my How to Build an Investment System, Complete 5-Step Investing Guide playlist. Those two playlists will give you the foundation for what we're about to learn in this series. Now, if you're ready to learn how to analyze an investment opportunity, let's start with step 1. Understand the business. When people hear the words stock analysis, they often immediately look at the stock price. Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it cheap? Is it expensive? But the stock price is only one piece of the puzzle. Before we analyze the stock, we need to understand the business behind the stock. Because when you buy a stock, you're buying an ownership interest in a business. The first question is simple. What does the company actually do? What products or services does it provide? Who buys them? And what problem is the company solving? Try to explain the business in 1 or 2 sentences. If you need 5 minutes to explain what the company does, that's a sign you may need to understand the business better before analyzing the investment. Next, figure out how the company actually makes money. Does it sell physical products? Subscriptions? Advertising? Software? Services? Does it make money from interest? Commissions? Licensing? Understanding the company's revenue model helps you understand what actually drives the business. Now ask, who are the company's customers? Consumers? Businesses? Governments? Or a combination? And more importantly, does the company depend heavily on a small number of customers? Or does it have millions of customers generating revenue? The customer base can tell you a lot about the stability and potential risks of a business. Next ask, what causes this business to grow? Does it gain more customers? Raise prices? Sell more products? Enter new markets? Launch new products? Increase the amount existing customers spend? Understanding the company's growth engine is extremely important, because eventually, we're going to want to determine whether the business can continue growing over the long term. Now we get to one of the most important questions. Why can't another company simply come along and take its customers? Maybe the company has a powerful brand. Maybe it has lower costs. Maybe customers would have a difficult time switching. Maybe its technology or intellectual property gives it an advantage. Maybe its size creates economies of scale. These advantages can help a business defend itself against competitors. Understanding a business isn't only about finding reasons to like it. You also need to understand what could go wrong. Could competition increase? Could customer demand fall? Could regulation affect the company? Does the company depend heavily on a particular supplier, product, market, or customer? Every business has risks. The goal isn't to find a risk-free business. The goal is to understand the risks you're taking. Before moving to the next stage of analysis, see if you can answer 6 questions. What does the company do? How does it make money? Who are its customers? What drives its growth? What gives it a competitive advantage? And what are its biggest risks? If you can answer those questions clearly, you've built the foundation for analyzing the investment. But remember, understanding the business is only the first step. Next, we're going to look under the hood. We'll examine the company's financial statements to understand its revenue, profits, assets, liabilities, and cash flow. Then we'll measure its performance. We'll evaluate its valuation. And eventually, we'll bring everything together into an investment thesis. That's how we move from simply knowing what a company does to actually analyzing the investment opportunity. The first rule of analyzing a stock is simple. Understand the business before you analyze the stock. Don't start with the ticker symbol. Start with the company. Understand how it makes money. Understand its customers. Understand its growth engine. Understand its competitive advantages. And understand its risks. Because the better you understand the business, the better equipped you are to analyze the investment opportunity. In the next video, we'll move to step 2. Read the financial statements, where we'll learn how the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement can help us understand the financial health of a business. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe to the Money Mastery Blueprint, and I'll see you in the next lesson.